Now, this is my creation museum. Now, the floor, as you can see, is not a terrain. It's a water for SA. Now, on the signs, it says bump any door to go in and click any door to go out. So I'm going to bump the door. I'm going in. And so these guys will all be sitting down, except I already clicked the guy that's standing up. So, yeah. So when I click the guy, they'll say, "Welcome to the Creation Museum" in chats. And it'll stand up and talk to you. Now, the sign behind them all is telling you what you're going to do in the Creation Museum. So it says you can talk to different avatars like Noah and so on. So I'm going to bump this door and go in. Now, this is the scene of Adam and Eve. Now, they're not naked if you're wondering. They're mermaids. But you can't see that because the grass and stuff is covering their tails. So, you can't go inside the scene because there's glass, as you can see, and it's solid. Now this, the story part 1, part 2, part 3, you can click on, and I'll tell you the story. So it says, now the serpent was more crafty than ever, and so on. You have to click all the way to 7. Now I'm going to go into the scene of Noah's Ark. Now, as you see, you can see all of the ark and all the animals. Now, if I move along, I can talk to Noah and all the avatars in the scene, just not the animals. So I'm going to click Noah, and it says, "Greetings, I am Noah. I am loading the ship before the rain that will destroy us quite quickly." That says in chat. And if you're wondering why this guy looks like this, it's because I used tag equals 4. Now I'm going to bump this door, and you can talk to this guy. He's Japheth, the youngest. This guy's Ham, and this guy's Shem. So Ham's middle-aged, and Shem is the oldest. Now, if you want to hear the story, click part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, and so on. And it says, this is the story of Noah at the starting in chat, and these are all different pieces. So it's kind of hard to make the ark. It's not perfect, but you can't make anything perfect. So I'm going to go into the door. Oh, before we go out, you can't click the door because you can't click through the roof to another object. And so, this is a bump rotate. It's solid, and it's not a solid, and it's not visible. But when you bump it, the door will open for you. Now, this is the story of Cain and Abel. Now, Cain is really mad, and Abel is good. Now, you know the story how it works. Cain kills his brother Abel, and God gets really mad at him, and the starting of sin is trying to show. And I have to click the story part 1, part 2, part 3, and I'll tell you the story. Now I'm going to click the door, go out, and then I'm going to go downstairs. So I'm going to click the sign. It says, "Go downstairs," or "Go to the downstairs." So I used warp for that. Activate warp. And so you can click this sign to go to the main floor, which is what you were just on. Or what I was just on. And so this sign says, "Click the chariot to go for a ride," and click Julie for instructions on what you're supposed to do. Now, this is my creation museum. I'm going to click Julie. I'm going to click Julie, and it'll say, "Enjoy the ride." One thing you should know before you're moving the ride is that the controls and that you should have more fun. So you're moving the ride, okay? And so these walls keep you from going out of the edge. So Julie gave me instructions to move it, so now I'm moving. Now here I'm going to put Jesus being born. And then over here, as you go along, I'm going to put heaven. And I'm going to put like Pilgrim's Progress over here. And over here, I'm going to put hell. And as I go along, I'm going to put Jesus dying on the cross right there. Now I'm going to get off, go upstairs, using the warp button, going up to the main floor. And then I'm going to click the doors to go out. Now, As you see, the tiles are different. One tile is different than the other because I put them really close together, so they're not glitching, but looks like they're one object. Now, if you look, one side has squares and one side doesn't, because these squares go really well with the other squares because there's so many different tiles with the squares, so it looks good. Now in the Ark, there's no squares, so when you're on camera, you can see all the animals in the Ark. If you had squares, it'd be hard to see. And so this took about 2 months and a half to build. It's not done yet, but when it is, I'll probably make another video. So I hope you